Walk until there's only one of you left. Maintain a speed of 3 miles per hour. If you fall below the speed, you get a warning. If you can't make speed in 10 seconds, you get an additional warning. 3 warnings, you get your ticket.
That is Mark Hamill in The Long Walk, not just based on a Stephen King book, but based on the first book Stephen King ever wrote.
The first book he ever wrote, it came out, Carrie came out first, but The Long Walk, he wrote it when he was 19 years old. This guy is just phenomenal. He's such a master of presenting a premise that is so ghastly.
Yeah, explain the premise.
Well, it
is...
grabs your attention. You saw that
does, yeah.
basically in that clip. But what I'm saying is, once you get past the horrific nature of the premise, you can't help but relate. Like, how would I deal with being in an ordeal like that? How would I survive, or more likely not survive? Because there's one person from each state chosen by this authoritarian government to walk until, and there's all these rules. You get 1 warning, 2 warning, the 3rd warning, you get a bullet in the head. Mm-hmm. And I had real problems with the premise to the point where I talked to the director, Francis Loris, and I said, you know, I'm really having a hard time with this, the idea of all this gun violence. But when I read the script and talked to Francis, that's just a device to get you into the real heart and soul of the story, which is the experiences of these young guys in this ordeal. Their triumphs, their, you know, failures, their rivalries. It's the heart and the soul of the movie is these young guys. And what a cast.
So interesting that he was one of those young guys. He was of the age that you have a whole bunch, there were like 50 young guys, teenagers, slightly older than teenagers in the. Did you like working with all those kids?
Well, here's the thing.